Okay. We're not done with solving equations yet. You're still going to need to know the processes. So having that sheet that says, here's how we solve equations is going to be important. So if you've lost that, you need to get it off of somebody. I'll make you a copy if you can get me one, or just copy it down so you have those 6 steps. So this is not done incorrectly, but I'm going to add a little bit to this, Isaac. So we want to make sure that we're combining variables on both sides. Let's combine the variables. So we're subtracting 3x, not just, no, you're fine. I just want to make sure that we see it the right way.
Yeah.
3x minus 3x is 0, leaves me 2. That's 2x. Now, it looks like you have subtract 2. 2 minus 2 isn't 1. So we're not subtracting 2.
Oh, dividing.
We're dividing by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1.
I put that on my paper.
Yeah, I figured you did. Okay, questions there? Negative 25x equals 500. Negative 25x means negative 25 times x, which means we have to divide by negative 25 on both sides because x equals 20. I'm assuming that's right. I don't really know. This one. So this is now what we did yesterday, which was the proportions. So we cross multiply. 15 times the x minus 2, which, Liam, this was you. You distributed beautifully. 5 times 9 is 45. Add 30, divide. Make sure you show that last step. Okay? X equals 5. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Nice. I'm running slow. We good there? Go ahead and get out your homework, please. You had 1 through 19 odds, and I realized that there were a couple that might have been a little bit trickier. I didn't teach you how to do it on the back. So if there's something that you got stuck on, I can understand. Flip it over.
I thought we did 1 to 50.
No, we did 1 through 19. Start working on that. Thanks. I'm just trying not to get close to you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. Number 1 was a decimal. We should have 12 and 5/10. Number 3 is 15. Number 5 is 6. I like this one. Number 7 is 5 and 6700. So if you had 5.6 repeating, that's fine. I just want you to round to the nearest hundredth. So 6, 6, that third 6 rounds up the next one to a 7. Okay? Number 9 is negative 21 hundredths. So negative 0.21. You need to see that one we can. Okay. Now we start getting a little bit trickier. Number 11 is negative 35. Excuse me, guys. Number 13 is negative 4 and 67 hundredths, negative 4.67. If you had negative 4.66666, again, you have the right answer, we're just rounding. Number 15 is 30. 17 is negative 146. And number 19 is 10, oh yeah, we did 19. 10 and 2/10. Questions that you'd like to see? I was waiting on you. You said, like you had it. Okay, you're good. Okay. Okay. Okay, today is not as easy. There's things that you've got to memorize. Okay, but you have been doing inequalities before. Like an inequality means something that is not equal. Okay? So it means something that is not equal. If I say only students who are 13 years or older are able to be in this class, what's the youngest student that could be in this class? 13. What other ages could be there? 50, 45, 122, 97, anything greater than 13. So 13 or greater. So there are 4 symbols that we're going to work with. You want to copy these down. So graphing inequalities, these are going to be important. The gator mouths. You'll hear me call them gator mouths a lot. You'll hear me talking about eating things. Okay? This gator mouth here is greater than. And these are all things you've done before. Then we have the opposite direction. Anybody want to hazard a guess? What would that one be? Go ahead. Not just less than. So this word is going to be important because less than means subtract. So try again. Yeah, is less than. And I know that's a small thing, guys. But as you start to read things, that matters. Now, I'm going to do this. When graphing, let's say I'm looking for a number greater than 5. Give me a number that's greater than 5. We're going to go around the room. Isaac, give me a number greater than 5.
7.
10.
11. 9.
What about 5.00000000000000000000001? Is that greater than 5? Yeah. Those are all greater than 5. Is 5 an answer? If I was looking for a number greater than 5, is 5 an answer?
Yeah.
Is it? 5 is greater than 5?
Oh, no, that's what you said.
Oh. So 5 isn't part of the solution. So when we graph this, it is called an open circle, meaning there's nothing there. It's a hole. That's not part of the solution. So if you have a is greater than or an is less than, it's going to be an open circle. There's a hole, nothing there. But what if we add this little line underneath it?
Greater than or equal to.
Very good. Not just greater than or equal to, but is greater than or equal to. Sorry. So is greater than or equal to, and is less than or equal to. Now, here's my question. If I want something that is less than or equal to -7, think about, close your eyes, envision a number line. Where's -7? What's less than negative? So I want is less than or equal to -7. Give me the most obvious answer that could be less than or equal to -7.
-8.
-8 works. What about -7?
No.
If it's is less than or equal to, is -7 less than or equal to?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we graph it, we're including that. We fill in the circle saying, hey, notice this is filled in. This is part of what we want. So when we graph these, we want a closed circle. Okay? Now, I'm going to put over here tips. Variable on the left. You'll get more tips later on, but we want the variable on the left. And I will show you why. It will help you graph. Okay? So, here's example 1. We're going to say graph x less than. Okay, now x is a variable. It represents an unknown value. Okay, it represents an unknown value. What things could I substitute in for x that would make it true?
2.
What? 2. 2 is less than 3. What else?
1.
1 is less than 3. Give me something, Kendall. -2 is less than 3. Isaac?
What?
Give me something that could be x. Something less than 3.
Oh, 1.
We've already said 1.
-400.
-400. Perfect. Is 3 less than 3? No, okay. So now watch what I do here. When you start your number line, I always want 3 numbers at least. If you're making your own, I want 3 numbers. This number in the middle, a number higher, a number lower. Okay? Is it going to be an open circle and a closed circle, and why? Take a look. Is it going to be an open circle or closed circle?
Open circle.
Open. Why? What does that open circle tell us? Is 3 part of my solution?
Oh, it's because it's
Not part of my solution.
yeah.
3, though that's where we start the graphing, that's not an answer. Now, watch this. This is why we want the variable on the left. So I can make an arrow with my inequality symbol. Which way does it point?
X.
No, which way? Like I want to physically see your arms go. Oh, so all of these numbers this direction are answers. 2, 2.5, 2.9999. So the reason why I like having the variable on the left is I can make sure that it's an arrow and I can see where it's going.
Wait, what is it? A closed circle is the one that's part of the.
Yes. Yep. So let's do that. So let's have.
Oh, so if it's closed, it can be like an answer.
Very good. So x is greater than or equal to -5. We're going to graph it. So this is a little bit trickier. -5. Think about your number line. What's to the left of -5?
-6.
-6. Good. Which means over here is -4. Open circle, closed circle, and y.
Open.
Take a look. They're still on the board.
Closed.
Closed. Because why?
5 is part of the, or -5 is part of the.
Yeah, -5 is greater than or equal to -5. -5 is equal to it. That's part of the solution. Which way are we going to shade? To the door or to the wall?
No.
Yeah, because if I drew an arrow, it's going this way. Okay, let's do one more.
Oh, so it's always opposite.
Hmm?
So is it always opposite
I don't know what that means. What do you
Like-
mean?
to the way it's going? Like.
So this arrow would be pointing this way. That's why it goes this way. This arrow is pointing this way. But the tip is variable on the left. So 3 is less than or equal to x.
Can I actually get my notes for like one thing?
Go ahead. So the first thing that I want to do is the variable on. Wait, no. Go around, please.
Not bad.
That's all right. Is the variable on my left? Is it? Or is it on the right?
Is that right?
Okay. So when that happens, everything gets flipped. So the x comes, the 3 comes. If it's eating the x, it stays eating the x. That's the same thing. Okay? All I've done was took the whole thing and flipped it. Why is that important? Because now when we graph, sorry guys, my body's like cramping. X is greater than or equal to 3. Closed circle or open circle?
Open. Wait, it's both though. Oh wait, no, it's closed.
Closed because is 3 greater than or equal to 3? It's equal, so it's closed and we shade this way. Why? That arrow's going this way. We can't do it with this. Only we can make those arrows when the variable's on the left. Question so far. Okay, we've got one more thing to do. Write the inequality. So here's how we're going to write the inequality. We always start with whatever variable it gives us. In this case, we're going to use x. Are the numbers bigger than or smaller than the circle? Is the shading bigger or smaller?
Wait, where?
Right here. Bigger. So that means it has to be greater than. So it's going to be one of these two. But now we're looking at the circle. Is it open or closed?
Open.
Oh, so we use is greater than. And what number? 4. Is this hard, y'all?
No.
Okay. your homework. Some of them you are graphing, some you are writing the inequality. Okay, so notice how number 1, it says v is greater than or equal to 6. That one you're graphing. Number 11 also has an inequality, but look at number 2. Notice how the graph's already there. You're writing the inequality. Okay? You are doing 1 through 20.
How do we tell to fill?
How do we tell what?
If it's enclosed or... Oh wait, I see it now, okay.
If it's a closed or an open circle. Everybody with me?
Yeah, on the paper, because it's...
You're doing all 20. Okay, these shouldn't take long. So I would start with the ones that are graphing. So if you see anything with red, go to a different one first. Do the ones where you get to graph. The graphing ones are easier than trying to get the actual inequality. Go ahead and get started.